Australia, buddy.
So it's not in the evening.
No, it's 3 o'clock.
You have no reason to be tired, right?
Oh, God, no. Full of energy.
Sweet. So
How you been, John?
I've been good.
Hmm?
Traveling, busy, having fun.
I'll swap you for a little bit, only for like a couple of days.
Well, I get to go skiing in this fabulous snow that we have.
Just stop.
It's been dumping here. Our local mountain got 15 feet.
Oh, serious. Stop it now. I want to go.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, Sheree, how you doing?
Hi. How are you guys?
Good, how are you?
Good, not too bad. Everyone made it. Even Dan, Candace, Kylie. Wow, that's awesome. From my team, sorry guys. I'm just like, that's awesome.
I didn't believe you actually had it to you. I thought you were making it up.
I know. Everyone's been non-existent for the last couple of weeks, except for Kylie.
What's the new year?
And Adrian's even on. And Naomi. Holy moly.
Amanda, how you doing?
Hey!
Hey.
Always get on when I can, Sheree.
Hey,
Hi, Zen.
Hey, champion.
Hey, Frank. Hey, Pauline.
Hey, Sheree, doing great. How are you guys?
Good. Hey, darling.
What's up, Frank? How you doing?
Hey,
Good
Patty.
to see you back, John. Busy man.
Yeah. Slow down anytime soon.
Hey, mate, how are you?
Hey, Adrian, how's it going down in Australia, my friend?
It's nice and warm, thanks, Warren. So,
Gee, thanks, buddy. It's like -1 here.
In Canada.
beautiful here.
-1.
Minus
That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
I know. Okay, Fort Mac, be quiet. -20 up there?
Hey, Warren, it was actually 0 degrees here this morning. Celsius.
That's pretty chilly. You may have to have a park on.
LA, that was cold, especially when I went to go ride in spandex. All right, guys.
Tough when there's no body fat to protect you.
I know. I'm rethinking losing all that extra weight. I might need to put some on. Hey, Stu, who's doing the recording tonight? Are you going to record or?
It's already recording.
Sorry?
It's already recording.
Oh, recording. Oh.
It's recording. You're the host, and so whenever you stop it, it just starts downloading.
Okay.
You've got the power!
And on that note, everybody, welcome to the call. Thank you for being on time or early. We are straight up on the hour, actually a little minute after. And I wanted to open it up for a couple people to share. Who would like to share for what?
I'll share.
Zen. Let me.
Okay, so I had a really good win for myself last week, which was talking to a good mate of mine named Jason Anakin, and he's been talking to me for probably about 10 months about wanting to do something for himself, and I'm denied, and finally after 10 months he just broke, and he just rang me up and said, look, you know what, I'm sick of making excuses and I really just want to give this a shot. How do I go about it? And I just took it from there, and he just blew me away. He wants to lose 42 kilos.
Wow. For us Americans and Canadians, 42 kilos would be like about 85 pounds.
That's
88
massive.
pounds.
Yeah, really happy. But he's going to start his journey. He's got his pack, and I'm going over tomorrow to run him through it. And he's going to start with the Ice Body Challenge straight up. So very, very happy. Very, very big win for him and myself, because it's been a long time coming.
Sweet.
Zen, you remember the congratulations on that. You remember what are the stats on the Ice Body Challenge enrollment?
Mm,
You remember?
no. Run it through me again.
If you have somebody enrolled, when you first get them into the IsaBody Challenge, your retention goes from a 20% retention rate up to an 80% retention rate.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
The BV, the volume goes up, everything goes up. So that's one thing that we need to make sure that we're doing with all of our new enrollees is make sure that we get them into the IsaBody Challenge and the Healthy Mind and Body. 100%, straight off the bat. Your businesses will like you.
Hey, Zen, quick question for you. How many months have you been sort of dripping on that guy?
About 10 months.
Good for you, pal.
Yeah,
that's
nicely done.
It's this longevity. And imagine over time you'll build up to where you have like 20, 30, 40 people and you're constantly working that follow-up list. And as you fill the funnel, all of a sudden they're going to start coming out consistently. Like you'll get people like that every other week wanting to do the exact same thing. And that's all of a sudden where the magic starts to happen.
It's getting there more. Actually, it's growing even more because I'm finding it a lot easier to speak. And like I said last time, we had a conversation over a meal. It was basically about me getting out of my way. And the more I'm getting out of my way, the more things are happening. So really happy.
It's kind of funny how that works, isn't it?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Not saying that you're in your own way. That's what I'm not saying. But I probably can't say that because you're all the way down in Australia and I'm in LA. So, all right, guys. Who else would like to? I think we have time for one more share. Who else has had an amazing week that you? I see a hand, JF. You want to share?
Well, I just tonight I just enrolled an old coworker onto a president's pack just right now, so she's excited to get started, and she's gonna get started into the IsaBody Challenge right away. And then so super excited. So she's been watching me all over Facebook, and this is why she reached out to me one day, and so followed up after over Christmas, and then seen her yesterday, and then she said, yeah, I'm ready. So we did it tonight, and so she's getting started, and we'll have her box in 2 days. So. Yeah.
Awesome. Good job.
And I wanted to share a quick win too. Is I was at a computer consulting client, and the owner's wife said she was tired, and I enrolled her with the President's Pack before I left.
Awesome.
And she just happens to own a Pilates studio on top of that.
Whoa.
So, and she's like, wow, you can make a business out of this? Oh my God, will you mentor me? Will you show me how? And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think I will. But yeah, it turned out to be a good meeting. Very, very good. All right, well, yes.
I don't know what you're talking about. I heard JF say President's Pack. I heard John Davis say President's Pack. I mean, I just went into the computer and dropped someone in, and I couldn't find President's Pack anywhere, guys. You're talking, what language are you talking? I thought it's a value pack.
Well, hey, that's the Isagenix rep actually referred to it as the value pack, as the President's Pack. I said value pack, and they go, oh, you mean the President's Pack? And I said, yes. So I like that they changed the name of that.
Yeah, I just wanted everyone to be aware of that, just so you're aware.
Yeah, yeah. So Cherie, I'm going to pass it off to you.
Cool. How is everybody?
Awesome.
Wonderful.
Does everyone know what this is?
Action plan.
Anybody know?
I know what this is, Cherie.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my new one to come. It's still not here from Isa Sales Tool, so I'm using this one.
It looks like this.
Yes. Okay, so hands up here, who knows what it is? Yep. Okay, whose first 90-day game plan is it here? Hands up. Patty, awesome. Okay, how are you feeling about that? You want to take yourself off mute?
I'm feeling okay about it. I've just started it, so.
Awesome. So I'm just going to do a little chat about what we're going to do from the beginning to the end, and we're going to encompass all the new people and obviously the people who are seasoned 90-day game planners like Wazza on the line. Okay, so hands up if you're like me, first 90-day game plan, and I know John's going to actually, he'll be like this as well. First, second 90-day game plan that maybe you started but didn't finish. Anybody here can relate to that? Yep, so quite a lot of us. Okay, so basically with this one, I'd really like us all to sit down and obviously fill out the book and send it off to your enrolling sponsors, which is the most important parts on sections of pages that I'm sure that your enrolling sponsor has actually messaged you about. And if they haven't, that's okay. We can go over that and I can put a list down on the Take Action group on the most important things that you need to be putting forward to your enrolling sponsors so they know what it is that you're looking to achieve this 90 days. Can everyone agree to do that?
Yep.
One of the most important things that we can do, because we can only do so much as leaders to be able to support you. If we don't know what you want and what you want to achieve, then how can we help and assist you to go and get it, basically? So I'm going to break a couple of things down for you guys. Obviously, this is one of my favorite things, being an eldest child and also a blue personality, as David Woods tells me. I love roadmaps. Roadmaps really make things very simple and clear and step by step by step. Is there anybody else here that likes a roadmap?
I do.
Yeah, it makes it very simple, no guesswork, which is one of the most important components we can have. If you're, learning the network marketing skills, you're not going to get lost, okay? It's going to be simple, step by step by step. So the 90-day action plan was put together by guess who? Anybody know?
Kathy Coover.
Oh, yes. So she knows what it's like to get down into the trenches with us, okay? So it's very, very simple. We're just going to go through a couple of things with you guys. Everything you learn will help you and your teams build their business through 4 key markers, which is retaining customers, increasing order baskets, developing leaders, and obviously sharing Isagenix, so connecting. So you're going to be the best tour guide that you can possibly be by following these steps, and then your team will duplicate and follow what you do. So I like to say it, everybody here knows, especially in my team, I call it lemmings. Does anyone remember that game on the computer, Lemmings, where they follow each other and then one drops off the cliff, the other one drops off the cliff, and they all go off the cliff? It's exactly the same with Isagenix, but we're not going off cliffs, okay? We are going up to the top of the mountain together, and we're all going to be partying at the top of the mountain, okay? That's the most important part of this, is that we can all do this together. So this is just a 90-day push, guys, of momentum. So it's a proven roadmap, yes, to success. But it's also about hitting your target goals personally, and also what you can do to assist your team in hitting their goals. So we all know that this isn't just a one-man show. When we're running our business, it's a team effort. So whatever you put into other people will come back to you, and vice versa. And that's one of the most important things I find in this business. It's one of the things that attracted me the most, is that I'm not on my own. I've got people that will help and support me all the way through, and our team is amazing for that, okay? So can we all agree to taking one step forward each day, no matter what that looks like to you, and stop that stop-start method? Does anyone know what that means when I say stop, start, stop, start, stop, start? Can anyone relate?
Stewie has 2 hands up.
Stu, do you want to speak some life into that? Because I think it's really important.
For sure. Let me just turn off my whirlwind here so you guys can hear me.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, so the start-stop method I perfected. It's one of the things that I pride myself on knowing the last 5 years. But what it is life is going to get in the way. And, you can talk about it from a Christian point of view, a spiritual point of view, the universe. But whatever happens is that as you start moving forward, whether it's personally, professionally, you're going to get resistance. And just as if you're moving forward, you start running or start driving a car very fast, you start creating resistance because of friction. Now, as we know, when we talk about friction in our life, it's always bad, because it's how we're perceiving it. It's how we're looking at it. It's how it's coming on. because it's a new stress that we're not used to. And that's all friction is. Now, when you redirect that energy, you can redirect that into something very positive. But we have to learn how to do the friction in our life, because what happens is when friction comes, we just stop. And so we're going really hard, we start moving really fast, momentum really hits, and then all of a sudden, you know, we have a baby, there's a conflict with a spouse, you know, our other job gets overwhelming, there's a forest fire, whatever it might hit your area, there's always a reason to stop, there's always a reason to pause, or you can restructure and figure out how to do it. Now, that doesn't mean you never have to take your foot off the gas and figure out where you're going. It's like, you know, if your car all of a sudden comes out of control and you're fishtailing back and forth, sometimes you need to let your foot off the gas and you need to figure what's going on. But we all know that when you start fishtailing, the worst thing you can do is slam on the brakes. And so it's the exact same thing as that anything's going on, is that what you have to do is you just need to put your foot off the gas and realize what are the signs that are going on. Who's around you? Who can help you? You know, that's why, you know, you take the same, you know, you want to take the same ideas that you've got the firefighters, you've got, you know, the road crew, you got things going on, the bridge is out. What's the next way around? It might be a longer way. You know, you might have to go 10 miles down the road to get across that river because this bridge is out. But calling somebody to know where you got to go, that's all it is. And I've learned that. Trust me, I've learned that. We've gone through it many times. And that's exactly what it is reach out to the people that you know have gone through it, because you just need to let your foot off the gas. You need to get the car realigned, make sure that you're safe, and start going forward. And that could take a whole team. That could take 10 people. That could take 20 people. But good news, there's 27 people on this line. So there's 26 other people that will help you through this journey. And I can honestly say, you know, Warren and Arlene has been there for me every step of the way. And it's been huge because we have learned so much. And this has been one of the biggest lessons that I've learned through the way, because it doesn't matter what situation you're in, you always feel like you're the only person that's ever gone through this. You're too busy. This is it. You're overwhelmed. But, you know, like I've learned a lot in counseling and any other idea, you know, my situation may be unique, but we're not. We're all made the same. Our emotions happen. And so talk to somebody who's been through it, understand their situation, you know, get your car realigned and start moving again.
Thanks for that, Stu. That's awesome. So no stop-start method. If that happens, I want you to reach out to one of us and we're going to really push you forward and through that plateau. So I really want to get you guys to understand that we're all at different levels, okay? And that is totally acceptable. Some are part-time, some are full-time, some are like in the pockets of their time. And I really, with the consistency of maybe choosing your hours, okay? And then your consistency of maybe a one, so one new connect, one follow-up, one team touch. You know, if you can get into the rhythm of doing that, you know, for 4 or 5 days a week or 2 days a week or whatever it is you have. So I call it the 1, 1 and 1, the 2, 2 and 2, or the 3, 3 and 3. So Patty, being new and new in the 90-day game plan, all that basically means is one connect, one follow-up, one team touch. And when I say team, it could be somebody you've just personally enrolled and you're helping them through. 2, 2 and 2 is exactly the same thing, but you're doing 2 connects, 2 follow-ups, and then obviously the 3 and beyond. So I just want to quickly screen share this, and then we're going to move on to the next portion of our training, which I hope that everyone's had a chance to go into their back office under Training Center. Can everybody see this? Yeah, going into Training Center here, going into the 90-day action plan. And I've already done this here. It has my 90-day goal and vision. And you've obviously opted in. And then each week you'll get updates. And then you'll click on this link and you'll go through. I've already clicked on it, so you won't actually get to see anything. But it has a whole lot of information in there. And it's also about what your homework is for the week. And that's what we're going to be utilizing through these next 12 weeks. So if you have any questions, please reach out, let me know, because all of us here can help you. And then we'll move on to the next portion of our training, because we are trying to be time efficient. Okay, any questions? Nope. Okay.
Well, hang on a second. How many of you have registered for the training? Because I'll tell you, Cherie actually walked me through it the other night. So I am now. those of you that don't have your hands up, guess what? You really need to do it. Okay, this 90-day action plan, as Cherie said, is laid out to move you forwards. It really is.
Yeah, and it looks like the Aussies, as Adrian was telling me, their site's being updated. So if you haven't done it yet or it hasn't happened yet, don't worry. It's obviously updating and it will be on there for you. But the Crystal Reset flyer is on there under contests and promotions, just so you guys know. That was updated this week. Okay, so next up, I think we have Warren and John.
All righty then. So since we're starting a new 90-day action, 90-day action plan, the first step, guys, is obviously we want to set some intentions. And I put out in the Take Action 2017 the leader goal forms. I'm going to really encourage all of you to fill it out and then send it to your corresponding leader, be it John, Cherie, Amy, or Stu. Okay? Send it to them or send it to me, and away we go. Because if we're going to support you and work with you, we need to know where you want to go. Okay? There's no point me thinking that you're striving to get to 2-star, and I'm thinking, okay, it's this level of activity. In reality, is you're going to only do this much activity, and guess what? You'd be happy hitting 1-star. So again, in order for me to work with you, I got to know where you want to go so I can help you get there. Otherwise, anywhere will work. And trust me, anywhere generally isn't very good. So please take the time to set the intentions. Now, with the very first part of setting the intentions, it boils down to, because we want to build our business, who do you know? And I know on page 21 of the new book, it takes you through basically a memory jogger list, right? You want to identify potential customers, right? You want to, like, who wants better health, more freedom, or a little more money? I mean, that's just a starting point. Again, you're looking to build your list, but what you got to realize is if you build a list, and some people, trainers will say, build a list of 200 names. Okay, great. How about we start with 40? How about all of us commit, me included, and I will produce a piece of paper and show you guys that we all create a list of minimum 40 people this week. If you haven't done it yet, let's create a list of 40 people so that at least next week, guaranteed, we're now moving forwards. Okay? The one thing I really want you to realize is only 10 to 20% of the people you contact are going to join you. So if you have a list of 100 names, you're going to end up enrolling somewhere in between 10 to 20 people. Now, as you get better, you may even get up to 3 out of 10. But let me tell you, 3 out of 10, you're a rock star. Okay? 1 out of 10 is sufficient to build a multiple 6-figure income. I mean, many of you have heard Jim Rohn say it. If Cherie can enroll 3 out of 10 and I can enroll 1 out of 10, and we're going to have a contest, I'm going to win. She may talk to, right, 100 people and get 30. Well, guess what? I'll talk to 400 people and get 40 just to beat her, right? Because I want to win, and it's good for her to lose because it teaches her perspective. Kidding, Cherie.
That's cheeky.
But that's the reality, okay? You're only going to get 1 or 2 out of 10. So just know the numbers. That's the whole point. Know the numbers. And then what you want to do is really start to go through the list. Like, who do you know that's health conscious, cares about their weight, wants less stress, more energy, more money, self-motivated, and an entrepreneur, loves to travel, right? It's fun and friendly, has computer or internet skills. I mean, there's a bunch of the memory jogger. Just go through it as you're scribbling down the names. Now, I know you, Arlene, you want to jump out, but John, I mean, you've been also leveraging a list, and I want you to jump out, but go ahead, Arlene. You wanted to share something.
I was just gonna add on to what Warren said, because he said, you know, if you, out of your list of 100 people,
maybe you're gonna enroll 10 of those people into Isagenix, or maybe 20 of those people. But I want you to remember that if you've reached out to 100 people, the 90 people or the 80 people that didn't sign up with you right away, that doesn't mean that they're not going to join your business at some point. They're just not going to join you right away. And what we want you to do is, with that list of people that you create, we want you to create the relationship with them. So it's reaching out to them and just having a nice conversation. Hey, I was thinking about you today. Just wanted to give you a phone call and see how you're doing, see how your kids are doing, and just create those relationships again. So take your warm market of people that you know and make it warmer. Create those really great relationships. And, it might, the next thing you know, you might be going out for lunch with them, or you might be getting together for dinner with them. And it's about creating relationships with people. And then as time goes by, just like Zen said earlier, I think you said, Zen, it took you 10 months of just reaching out to somebody, reaching out to the same person again and again and again, being interested in their life and what's going on for them. And finally, they listen to what's happening in your life and they say, it's my day, I'm ready to join you.
And Arlene, I absolutely love that, because I think when I got started in the business, I was kind of stuck on enrolling people like very quickly, and I kind of forgot about the relationship building part. And building the relationship is the long-term, I think very strong business with Isagenix. And I wouldn't rush. And not only do you, whenever you connect with a person, are you even talking about Isagenix? It's just a connect. You're connecting, going out for lunch, talking to them, and, creating that relationship. Not necessarily around Isagenix, around whatever you have in common with that person. But I think one of the key things is how many people write down all of your contacts and everything that you do? Like how many people, raise your hand on the call, how many people actually have a list, actually write it down, and Excel, paper, however. Is that everybody? So let's do it the other way. Is there anybody that doesn't write it down? That doesn't? Because Isagenix has a really cool tool that Amy's going to go over next on how to keep track of all of your contacts that you create. And Warren, did you want to spend a couple minutes and have people sort of get a little memory jogger going now? But you're muted.
You know what? For those of you that do have pen and paper, how about I give you right now, I'll give you about, and I'm going to do it too. How about I give you about a minute and a half, 90 seconds, and start scribbling down some names that you should be following up with, or that you should call or share this with. Okay, go guys.
There's some writing music for you.
Okay, 15 seconds, guys. Okay. Awesome. So do some of you have some names there that weren't on your list before that just popped into your head? Yeah? Fantastic. Now, is there someone on that list that you think maybe you're a little afraid to share Isagenix with? If so, I mean, I have someone I'm not afraid to share Isagenix, but you know what? I'm hesitant because it's been a heck of a long time since I've spoken to Steve. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach out to him, Facebook message him, and just check in, see how he's doing. Because remember, in this process, I don't have to sign up Steve on that first conversation. I got to re-warm up that contact list, or I got to re-warm up that person so that, you know what, he's ready, that he likes and trusts me, and he's going to be more receptive to what I have to share. So some of these names may be similar to my Steve, where you'd love to tell them about Isagenix, but you know what? We need to strengthen the relationship. And it may be the goal is I'm going to talk about Isagenix with him 3 weeks from now. I'm going to make a point of commenting on some of his Facebook posts. I'm going to make a point of just messaging back and forth, find out what's going on in his life, and then bring it up. And I'm sure some of you have people like that on your list as well. And again, after the call, I'm going to encourage you, as soon as we finish this call, take 5 minutes and see if you can build your list to 40. I know some of you probably almost have 40. So with that, Amy, part of this big follow-up system is Isagenix is rolling out this new tool, and
Really
Amy
cool.
is sharing it with you because it is cool beyond belief. And John walked me through a little bit last night, so did Amy, and I'm like, oh man, I got to start using this.
Okay, well, hey guys, it's so awesome to have so many people on the call tonight, isn't it? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. We're starting a whole new training series, and I know we've got a lot of people that are listening, going to be listening to the replay. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to share a screen here, and now that we're collecting all these wonderful names and have been, this tool is absolutely amazing. So now before I do that, who has tried or downloaded the ISA Tools to Go app? Yes, great. It looks like most everybody has. Who has not? Okay, a couple people. All right, awesome. All right, well, first of all, it's really simple. I actually posted on Take Action how you download the app, so do that first. And what's really cool is this works very well on both your cell phone and online. So did you know that when you first sync up on your phone with your contacts, now everything is going to appear on the website version? So it's very cool. It's a very seamless process. So if everybody's like me and you rely on everything being in your phone, it's now going to be in this tool. So I'm going to go over the tool online here first. So to access that now, what the other cool part is, all you have to do is go to Resources in your back office, log on to your AVO, and go to Resources, and then ISA Tools to Go. It actually says go to ISA Tools, excuse me. So it's going to take you right in here, and this is what's so cool. Oh, hello.
This is the desktop version. There's the version for your smartphone as well.
Yes.
They're linked together. But
Yes.
Amy's showing you the desktop, which has more capabilities.
Yes, and I don't know why it just took me to there. Hold on a second. Maybe I'm not logged in. Oh,
Your dashboard looks like it's still open right at the top.
it's correct now. Okay, so here's my the website version or desktop version. So what's really cool here is if you go into contacts, like I mentioned, it's going to have all your contacts in here, and you will have to sync that on your cell phone. I don't know if we can show that here on screen here in a second, but it's a really simple process. And I'm not going to get into too far on how to use this tool. I just want to point out some of the really cool things, and I think there is actually another training video on here. And if you guys have questions, we can come back and address it some other time as well. But anyway, so all your contacts are in here, and you can actually import from other sources just like you could anywhere else. Just you can play around with that. they are kind of all lumped in here, and it's page after page, which is kind of bulky. However, you can create your own little folders here, and so I've done a few Associates Prospects team, so you can assign people and put them into those folders. So that's been really helpful. I'm sorry? No, okay. I'm going to pull up a contact here and just show you. I could do a quick search, or you can do it up alphabetically, but let me pull up Stacy here. She's, I think, on week 3 and having great success. Okay, so if I scroll in her page here, it's going to show me all the activity on the bottom. So this is all the stuff that I've sent her, and it's going to tell me whether she actually viewed it or not as well. So that's really cool. That's one thing I really love about this. You send them information, you know whether they read it or not. And then the other part is, if anybody had the other My Isagenix before, is basically the two have merged together. And so you can do these coaching email drips. And there's several different ones to choose from, as you can see, just like before. So I sent her this one. It looks like she's already on message 18. It's telling me where I'm at, what's the next one to go. So I know exactly where we're at in the process and when it's going to be sent. And this is what's really cool, is we can choose a coach or a sponsor, and you can have it sent to you as well. So if you're working with somebody that it's not your PE, but it's somebody underneath them, you can be added on, so both that person and you will get it. Now you will only get some of the messages. You're not going to get all of them, but you will get some. So and these are great reminders when this comes on. This is kind of goes in line with PK training, as somebody may notice. It's not exactly the same days, but very similar. It's some key points into that 30-day process of when they're doing their first cleansing periods. Sorry, I got noises going on in the background here. Does that make sense so far? I know I'm going over this really quick. Okay, so that's the contacts. And so basically you could go in through multiple ways, just like anything else, to send and create these different email threads and campaigns. You can do this through one-click email or your coaching email drips, and you just have to place with it a little bit. So here you can see all the different ones that are available to us, and you can create your own. I've been playing with it and created some. They've got some neat little tricks that you can do here. It's pretty nice. So basically you can drive everything through this desktop version, except you can't send text messages, which is fine. So we do that on our phone. And again, it's just having that recorded, and you can see it on your phone too. You can view the list of the activity. I want to see if I can pull that up here. Let's see. I don't know how to share screen here. John, do you happen to have that up by any chance to share it on your phone?
No, not right now. I'm not set up for that.
Okay. Well, I'll see if I can do it really quick, but if I can't, I'll just move on.
But we're going to spend some more time, I think, training on both the app and also the web version, because I think it's super, super important for everybody to get and understand how to use this, because I think it's going to make a big difference.
Yeah, exactly. And I know I'm going through this quick, but I do encourage you guys to spend the time, because just like creating those contacts, once you have them, if you're anything like me, you've got so many of them now, and it's like, oh my gosh, how do you keep track of them all? And oh, I know one thing, and on that note, is when you're looking at your contacts, you can actually, let me go back to Stacy for the same example here. You can actually put in little reminders in here. So if you look here, add a to-do item, you can put in the due date and whatever you want on here, and just send a reminder to follow up on second cleanse or whatever. And then that's going to send you a reminder. The only problem is, I just remembered, when you create that to-do item, it does not tell you who it's for. So if you're putting in the text here for Stacy, you have to say, Stacy, follow up on cleanse. Okay? Does that make sense? So, because basically you're going to get this text message, and all it's going to say is follow up on cleanser. And like, who? If you've got a few cleansers going on or whatever. So just make sure you always put somebody's name in front of your text here when you're doing a to-do. I had to learn that the hard way. I got a few of them like, what? Who? So you can actually send a lot of the different medias. So the different PDFs and all the different videos and images that are available, you can send them from here, but again, it's only via email. Those all are available. The same media is available on both resources, I guess is what I want to say.
And the other thing that's really cool about it is that when someone views the video, either through a text message they view the video, or through an email version, when they view it, you get a notification, oh, Stacy just watched such and such. So that it lets you know where they are in the process.
Exactly. I'm trying to stop share here because I want to.
Yeah, this is something that I'm going to encourage everyone to download for their computer and for their smart device. And I know when I started to download it and tried to figure it out, I ended up with John spending about half an hour with me, walking me through the different aspects. And what I would say is I would hope that maybe next week, if John's available, that we actually have him and Amy and whoever else is proficient with it. Let's answer a bunch of questions for those of you that are just downloading the app or on the computer. What about this? What about this? Because I believe right now our two resident experts would be Amy and John. Is there anyone else that's really proficient with the software?
Well, I've got a lot to learn. It takes a long time.
Yeah, I would love to. I would love to help everybody out and actually take a call and do just the app. And because I can do a screen share of my phone onto Zoom, and we can all kind of go along together on how to sync your contacts and how to mark them as hot and cold and how to actually send stuff out through there. And then, how to the reminders work. And then Kylie just asked something, is there an extra cost? There's two different versions. There's IsoTools and there's IsoTools Pro. The IsoTools is $9.95 or $9.99 a month, and the other one's $14.95. So the Pro version gives you a little bit more, I think, tracking and stuff like that. I just talked to him today about it. Warren, do you know the difference, or?
I'm not sure the difference. I do know you can there's a 1 month free trial going on right now, I believe during the month of January. Yeah. But to know when it's so powerful, even from my phone, I can send an email version, and when John opens it and views it, I get a message. I get a text message that tells me, hey, John just watched such and such video. So it gives me a nap time. If I have time free, I can pick him up. I can pick up the phone and say, hey, John, so I'm just thinking about you. Have you had a chance to look? Oh, yeah, actually, I just did. Oh, what did you like about it, right? So it's such a powerful tool. Again, if
just
you're
be careful about being a stalker.
Yeah. Our goal for all of you is ideally the 4 leaders here, we want to see all of you get to a 6-figure income stream. Will it take time? Yes. Is it worth it? Absolutely. The effort, the time involved to get there. But again, if you're looking at creating a 6-figure income stream, investing $15 a month on a tool that is as powerful to keep you organized, as John said, mark the leads hot and cold, be able to put drip campaigns together. And what a drip campaign, some of you may be going, what the heck is that? Basically, you can put it on, it's just basically emails or messages that go out to that individual that just prompt them so that it appears like you're thinking about them, you're following up. Again, it's just because in order to close a sale, we all know it takes on average like 7 to 12 touches. So this just helps, it's one extra touch. believe it's well worth it.
Can everybody see this on the screen here? This is the difference between the two. So the $9.95, you're going to miss all these here. So basically, you got to spend the extra $5, guys. $14.95, and you get everything. Because if you don't do it, you're not going to get the coaching emails. You're not going to get the notifications. So all this stuff here. So it really pays to get this version. Okay.
Amy,
So yes.
you can you just go to your back office and sign up for that, or do you have to call head office to get the IsaTools Pro?
Can you show everyone again, Amy?
You just go here to, I don't remember how you can get here, but this is the link you would go to. You just go to ISA Sales Tools is all I went to. ISASalesTools.com. And then you click on ISA Tools app. And so you can just order it straight from here. You can see me scroll down.
Okay.
And let's see. Oops, it doesn't let me click on it here. I've did it so long ago. I'm sorry there.
And Pauline, I just got it today, and I went through my back office the way Amy showed a while ago, and it brings you right to the website when you try to sign up.
Okay, that must be it then. So if I already have it, so now I can't do that. So, all right, so this is what you mean then. So if you go to resources, go to ISA Tools, it'll automatically allow you to buy it, just like Healthy Mind and Body.
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly.
Perfect. Thank you for that.
And is it still a 1 month free trial?
Yeah, I'm not sure when that ends, you guys. Does anybody know that answer? I looked for it the other day. I don't know if it's just 30 days or if it ends here soon, because I thought it was only January.
So if you have My Isagenix, the My Isagenix app or the My Isagenix tool or whatever you call it already, and you purchase this, does that merge straight into it, or do you have to?
Yes, they have a video that shows you how to do the merge.
Okay.
And so you can do away with that, cancel that subscription manually. They won't do it automatically. I was getting charged for it.
Yeah.
Because I've been using this since, what, early December?
Yeah.
And there's a good question here. Is it in Australia yet?
Sorry?
Ooh, I don't know.
I don't know if it's in Australia because I went on Tara's back office with her and it wasn't on there. So, and Adrian, we also went on his, it wasn't on there either.
I don't know.
Yeah, all right, I'll have to find out.
Yeah, sorry, I don't have anybody in Australia, so I didn't even look.
Sorry, Sally, what were you saying?
I was just wanting to make sure that the My Isagenix tool that you already use actually does, when you purchase the Isagenix, the new tool app, that it does all merge in, and you actually have to manually cancel that My Isagenix. Is that right?
That's correct. Yeah, just when you go in to purchase the IsaTools Pro, it'll give you there's a let's see up here at the top. There's training.
Yeah.
And Guide Me. There's a couple useful tools that show you exactly how to do everything.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's very simple. It's really simple.
No worries. I'll look into it tomorrow. Thank you.
Yep. And then just do a quick chat with customer service and tell them make sure they cancel it.
Okay. Thanks.
All right. Is that it for now?
Yep. We're up to call to action. Miss Tina Barber. Mrs. Tina Barber.
That would be me. So Warren already went over it, and Cherie mentioned it as well. So in our back office, we go to the training center. We click and opt in for the 90-day game plan. You will be asked for your goal for your 90-day game plan, and then they'll lead you into the first week. So the first week is this week's call to action, which is make a new list of 40 people. 20 people that you believe that would benefit from the products, and 20 people who you would love to work with. So your CEOs or your board members for your business. I also like how Kyle does it, Kyle in the Crash. So you'll make your list and put a blue star next to people that you believe that would benefit from the products health-wise, and then a red star next to the people that you would love to show the business part. Well, we want to show everybody the business part, but the people that you think of first, and the people that have 2 stars, contact them first. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? I am currently making a list of 100 people for this week.
Nice.
Us too. Todd Falcone training. We've upped the ante.
I think that's a great. And for those of us in Fort Mac, Mr. Lance and his lovely wife will be here for a launch party. So this would be a perfect time to invite that list.
I agree.
And I never, when I invite anybody to a launch party, I never just invite them to the launch party. I think personally for myself, I don't like that when someone does that to me. If they add me into a group without asking me, or they just send me this random invite, I always make a point of telling them, like talking to them first, seeing how they're doing, and then I ask them or tell them that I am personally sending them an invite and ask them how they feel about that before I just randomly invite them. I make a personal connection with them first. And that's why I have more people show up for launch parties.
Building the relationship.
Exactly. And I'm just a ball of energy that they love to be around.
So true.
I love it.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Tina.
Welcome.
And now we're on to Swiss. Swiss is going to be doing the closing quote of the call tonight.
I forgot to unmute myself. I always speak to myself. Everybody can hear me?
You bet.
Yes.
Awesome. So just like Tina is, I was actually working on my list as well, and I'm at 63. So I got to go to 100. So I'll get 37 more.
Nice.
All right. So closing code for the night. It actually resonated really well with what Stu was saying earlier. I'm going to put it up on the screen so the people that are visual can actually see it. I'm a visual person. I need to see it. Right. All right. So life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning how to dance in the rain. And that's by Vivian Green. And I think it relates really well with what Stu was saying earlier, you know, with obviously just life's going to happen. And, you know, like there was a fire and, you know, the kids are going to go get sick and, you know, you can have an accident. You can just all the stuff, you know, you have weddings, you have Easter, and then there's Christmas. And there's always going to be so much stuff in their lives that happens. And so if you always wait until tomorrow, basically you're just never going to get anywhere. So, and that resonated really well with me, that, you know, always kind of in the past with excuses. So now it's really with consistency and do it every day. So there it is.
I love it. That's awesome.
Very cool.
And I'll put it on the group. So people that want to save it or just look at it again, I'll put it on a group on tonight.
That'd be great. Thanks.
Yes, please do. Please do.
What's up?
Fantastic. Who feels good about this call?
Woo!
Yeah. Feel like you're motivated for this week?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, Mr. Warren, Lance, and Arlene are going to be up here tomorrow evening, and they're going to be going to Pauline's at first. So anybody who's up here in Fort Mac, welcome to come over for that. It's a barbecue at Pauline. And then the following night is at my house. So if you're inviting 100 prospects, Tina Barber, you better bloody tell me, because I don't know if I can fit people in my house. Oh my God. But I
want to see a picture of that.
Yeah. So just let me know, okay? And team call for us is going to be Thursday, but that's Aussie Friday, and I'll have all those details up. And anyone who wants a piece of them, just message them. Or just come over.
And guys, get your goal sheets done. The form's there. Be sure to get that done this week as well. It's critical if we're to support you the way you deserve to be supported, right? Have a spectacular week, everyone.
All right, guys, take care. Be
Thank
good.
you.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Thanks for the call. Great call.
Bye. Awesome. Thank you.
Whatever happens, stay calm.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
You're listening by phone. Bye.